Someone forgot to turn her camera on. I've got the braids again with the feathers. Oh, hang on, the cloak is not put right. There we go. Hello. Okay. As you can see, I'm still struggling with even lighting on this thing. It's as good as I can get it. So, I don't feel like writing today. I'm too tired for that. But what we can do is play around with a map. Don't ask me why I'm tired. The night wasn't great. I don't like storms. We're not going to be using the violin for the time being. What I do have is pencil and I did start looking at some videos of drawing maps for fantasy worlds. Oh, this is gonna feel a little weird. But they were using beans to play around with the shape for the land and stuff. Well, technically we're not going to be doing land, we're doing kind of like sections, because the ocean is big. There's no real separation because it's all the water, all in the water. What we would have a separation would be like reefs, so like, and then deeper ocean things maybe down here. Or we start with the town in the center and then figure out what to do from there. Yeah. Also, if there's any like weird rumbling, it's just a little windy outside at the moment. Not rainy at the moment, but it is enough. Right, I'm going to need my Inktober sketches for reference so that I remember the kind of places we need. First of all, this. It's very rocky, very mountainous, I guess. But it's not pointy mountains. Oh my goodness. Scam. You guys aren't seeing that, but there is a scam message. And we're gonna ban this scammer. 100 viewers for less, around about $0.5 only? My goodness. Okay, so the first place we're going to have to it might be useful if I like noted down the places that I need so that I can reference that. I need the crystal mushroom forest, obviously. Then the reef. I think that kind of goes into the mushroom forest. And then wherever this place is. I'm going to need to write down the places. Hello, Arbian, hello. should not be using my art frame liner for this. Give me my... Not this, the other case. I'm doing quite okay. I'm a bit tired. I didn't sleep well last night because it was stormy and my nose started running suddenly. And that woke me up. But otherwise I'm okay. So we've got home, then just outside there is a reef. And then, no, okay, and then following the reef is the first visit, this big cliff, possibly an island above, maybe, but we'll figure that out. Mum says it's sort of the same as you would do on land, except it's all underwater. But we're going to figure it out. So then we've got the jellyfish cave, that's that. We're back in the mushroom forest. And I'd say this is probably the Chanterelle's home, maybe. Right, then we need the library. That's a place we need. We need... whatever looks best. I mean, however I'm going to get to fit it on there and hold the ballroom cave. I'm not going to be measuring out with a ruler, that's not how I'm gonna be doing this. Right, then we need the manatee farm. Close by. And the roof of a harp room. Okay. So then, I'll reference that later on, but I'd say we first put somewhere for the mushroom forest to be. Kind of... Ooh. When did the camera move like that, or did the paper just move? I think the paper just moved. So, I've never drawn a map before, at least none that kind of made sense. So this is going to be an experience, especially since it's not above land, it's above water. It's underneath water, it's underwater. So that's going to be fun. You just got to go with the flow. Fits the theme very well. So we're going to need the mushroom forest first of all. And I need somewhere for this notebook to be. I'm going to just close it and put it to the side there. If your brain tells you line goes left and squiggly, then you gotta go left and squiggly. Well, to help me with shapes, because I saw something with beans in a video that I started watching but then didn't finish. But he was using beans to figure out the shapes of, say, like land masses. I was thinking we use something similar, except I don't have beans. I don't have beans, but I've got Christmas trees. And I think those will work as well. I should not be finding this so funny. I don't have beans, but I've got... I don't know what it was for, but we've got this box of wooden Christmas trees, and I don't know why. And why is this one so thin? I think that this one is a hazard. Ah, it's broken. Huh. Interesting. Right. But you see, oh, square. But we don't want squares. We don't want squares. We want something nice and loose. But I don't want to start in the center. I got these. Shows a whole Christmas tree on the top of a table. Oh, there's a hair. Gotta remove that. Right. Now we can figure out where we're gonna place the mushroom forest. Are we gonna place it up here in the corner and then have them up kind of go like this way around? Maybe with a few less trees. I don't want to take up too much space. Should the mushroom forest be in the shape of a mushroom? Just hang on, let me remove that and put that there. Just like vaguely mushroom. What should the center be? That is the question. I mean, technically speaking, if we're talking about a reef that is just outside the mushroom forest, the reef should, well, we could put the mushroom forest in the middle, but then everything around it would have to be squished. So if the mushroom forest is like that, somewhere up here, and then we have the reef sort of here because the shore is somewhere there, then the party room can be there, maybe? And then we've got this space up here for the library and such. I know that is technically very close by everything, but I've only got this much space to work with at the moment, and I don't think they went that far. I'm definitely cooking something, yes. Maybe a mushroom forest. I like the idea of it being a mushroom shape-ish kind of thing. I mean, we can just draw it out, see if it fits. See, the thing with beans is they are round. These guys are not. They have jagged edges, and I love that. I know I'm moving them around a little as I'm drawing past, but I'm not trying to be exact here anyway. We'll draw details and such after we have worked out where everything is. First I need to know where places are. And this is an opportunity where we can give these places names. Oops. I pushed that a bit too far. Let's add that there. Ooh, Very interesting shape. Give it some Mario mushroom eyes. There's a small patches of grass in the middle. Definitely not so. Maybe, maybe not. So this is gonna be mushroom, crystal, mushroom, forest. And depending how big we draw everything, it'll look smaller or taller or anything like that. Right, let's get the Christmas trees back on here. Darn it! Should not have pushed them off. And they're kind of pointy. Kind of. Just kind of. Okay. Oh, you can't see a thing of that. It's okay. We'll outline it later. Okay, then the reef is going to be somewhere here. I kind of want it to be somewhat thinner, so let's remove a couple of trees. No, let's keep them on the paper, but farther away. I'm going to have fun playing around with this. Because I seem to have established them as kind of like neighbors. Let's check quickly the book, because I think from like the entrance to the party cave you could see. It was a silly idea and I am here for it. I am going to keep it.
Oh, you found them?
Yeah, I found them in
I knew I had seen them somewhere.
Yeah, right, so they're kind of in a line in this. You've got this as kind of like the entrance to the party cave, obviously. Behind that is the reef, and then that's the mushroom forest. So I'm guessing that we've got a situation kind of like this, and then the party cave is kind of there.
Oh.
Yes. And the reef will be right like that.
Hello, Ariane.
I think we got a couple of trees here. Kind of like.
Been reading today. Reading and doing and writing more vocab words, because if I don't do it all at once, I feel like I'll always end up with not having any words to learn.
This looks like a guy with a very long nose. Sorry.
Yes, you're. Yeah. I must say, I don't have that many grammar suggestions, because a lot of your grammar is just very good. And so like I can't really say anything against a good grammar, a grammatically correct sentence. So you're welcome. It's fun. I'm in the chapter with Molly now. I must say I like Spencer a lot. But I do just like bookshop owners. So
Hello, I am this and that. I'm a bookshop friend.
Exactly. But then she also likes blonde sailors, I've been told. I do.
Blonde sailors.
If you find one.
That's not an R.
And Dippa's blonde sailor also has a bookshop. And
What?
I'm all gone. Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So then
I'll let you know.
we are going to have the party cave kind of small
Great.
like this. Because these are
Very
big
cute.
areas.
It's very cute.
Thank you.
Crystal mushroom forest.
Yeah, I'm just mapping out where things go and then adding details.
Oh
And
gosh, you can
when
have
I've got places for everything.
Hello, I didn't brush my hair.
Becky, you don't say things like that. Nobody was going to notice.
Yeah. But like, thing is, my eyesight isn't that good for today because sleep deprived. I look really tall if I stand next to you like this. And very bright. Like, you just see like how bright like everything is that I wear.
Like your friend said, walking highlighter. And that will be connected through some cliff thingies right there.
I mean, only taller by like a few centimeters. But yes, I am taller.
Don't like to admit that.
Oh, so you're able to keep up with your friend's height now with shoes. Wasn't specifically going for those, but that's a plus. It is indeed. I liked having a little bit of like platforms out of my shoe. It's nice.
Yeah, it makes you feel taller than you are.
Yeah, like boots are nice. I really liked the red ones, but my feet don't fit in those anymore. Now my close friends are at least 2 heads taller than me. I cannot win.
Ah, wait.
2 heads. Well,
It needs
let me
a
think.
kind of narrow
There was this one guy
entryway.
that was walking by the sea, and he was so tall. Like, gosh, he was a giant. Yeah, that's probably one of your friends then. I cannot win. Same though. Everyone seems to be taller, but being small has its perks. Somewhere. You know. We have a pic at a friend's village taking a swim in the river. Everyone's standing at the same height, and then there's me. Oh gosh.
Aww. Don't worry, I'm tiny too. So then we'll have the cliffs. Maybe they're underneath an island, who knows? They're just very tall.
Oh yeah. I guess small people just like going to uni.
Wow! So you're saying I should be going to uni because I'm small?
No, but the majority of small people's, well, you see, at least in Ariance's town.
Right, we need a place for the library. I think the library should be kind of...
In the middle. Always.
Not in the
Libraries
middle.
should always be in the middle.
No, it should be far away from this place, so they are having to go on a little bit of a journey. We'll do it fairly large.
Small people assemble. Exactly, that's what they say when you come into uni. Small people assemble and then...
Does that shape work well? No, that's too round. We need something more organic.
I'm not used to the camera at all. Normally I have something to keep me from going into the frame.
I'm sorry.
Like now I'll just have to do like this and then I'm like kind of bumping into it like wow. But I think my head would be cut off, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
That was your neck. That was just your neck.
No,
Chill.
it wouldn't.
Chill out.
I am chill. You
Why
see?
not?
I'm always chill. Okay?
Ooh, what if in the center of it, that's where they found the lectern?
But on the mask, simple, easy, and cheap. I mean, I'm 18 now. But still, you would see my hair that's uncombed. Just like...
Do you want this to be a big
standing up in every
library?
place.
There is no particular scale for this. I'm just doing it as I wish. I kind of think like
You gotta be super chill.
the center is
Bro,
where
my
the
hair
lectern is
also
going to be.
uncombed. Yeah, your hair is probably able to stay flatter than mine. To be fair, I'm not in front of a camera.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My hair is combed and braided, as you can tell. I don't think I would ever show up to a stream uncombed.
Me neither. I just don't have to do the stream today, so I'm like...
You don't ever stream.
Exactly.
Right, I'm going to have the center of the library be this.
I sometimes just...
And that's where the lectern will be.
Ooh.
I'm going to note that down. And then on the outside we've got
2-for-1 special. Well, no. If Guerrero were here, he
this.
tells you to stream some hub. I wouldn't. First, I have to get my fingers to not be annoyed if I play for more than an hour straight. And
You need breaks too.
yeah, but if I ever want to actually perform, I would have to play for 1 hour or more, maybe 2 hours.
True.
Like, so I have to train my hands, but that's the
Then
hardest part. So now I'm telling you on his behalf. You see, I'm still working on my harp skills. So it's only been 10 months.
hmm.
Still like...
we need the ballroom cave and the manatee farm, and then we've got the basics. What if we put the ballroom cave in this cave complex? So like we've got the small party cave where the jellyfish party. This is like a complex of caves that you can rent.
Lol.
Rent them for parties, and then you've got the big ballroom kind of here, right next to it,
Oh.
with the 2 cliffs leading into it, kind of from the library.
That's true. One can... no one can see the lines on screen.
I know! I will outline them in a moment.
In a moment.
In a moment.
Okay, fine.
Right, we need a very narrow passageway.
I mean, I kind of can see.
You can kind of see this part, I know. But... maybe if I... No! Look at how dark it is!
But at least you can see the lines. What is going? No, it's alright. I can... Wait, how was it before? It was perfect. I'm sorry, I should have meant a few lines. Bye, I'll go. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to try to turn down the light a little. Turn on the purple light.
Purple.
I
like
can make it
purple.
purple. I can make it purple.
Only a month and a little bit until...
Oh, I turned off Bluetooth, that's why it's...
Until the Star Feast. Star Feast, that sounds so terrible in English. It sounds a little bit like stars are feasting on something.
Nom 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 nom.
It'd be very strange.
But very delicious.
It's Halloween time, hey! Star Feast. I want to eat too.
It's not particularly bright.
No, not at all. It doesn't do anything. Ooh. You can't ask Korea for duel when you're not here. Oh, wait, Correria is here.
Correria is here.
Wait.
And Correria is probably... Oh no! I dropped a tree.
Oh!
What a sentence to say today.
He asked me.
I dropped a tree.
But Abian died in a duel?
I think that's a bit better. It's not quite as dark, but it's dark enough that you can see.
Yeah, definitely.
Where is the tree? I dropped a tree.
You dropped a tree?
I dropped a tree!
Sounds very interesting.
I know! I can't see my tree!
You didn't shout timber when it fell. You're not a proper woodcutter.
Found it.
Drop a base, drop a tree. Don't drop bases. Bases are very nice instruments that one should not drop. One should not drop any instruments.
Exactly.
Well,
I think that's
bases
good
are
for
nice
the...
fish. Yeah, Björn had a bass fish in his story. It was interesting, because I'll probably know the German name, but like the English name, it's very funny to call it a bass fish. But what if you drop the harp? Then you'd have to catch a harp too, harp fish. If you drop the harp, you'll have a bill of like 2,000 euros. So like,
don't drop the harp.
Wait, what did Avian say? Some people will do it. You will. Last time I checked, you said you didn't have any pocket money left.
Exposed. Björn has been exposed. Okay, oof, there's a bit of wood.
I can, summon money. Bank robber. I see. So you're a Niffler. In disguise. Wait, what did I
And this is just open water. I guess. Open water.
I may need to get a lawyer. How are you all? I feel
Oh,
tired.
we need a place for the city. Haha.
I'm tired too.
We need a place for the city. And also a place for the Eelbit entrance.
Wait, Ariane asked, how are you? Did he ask? Correria?
No, Correria asked, how are you all? Are you doing good? Are you doing marvelous? At Albion, are you married? Who are you at Streamlabs? Atilda, don't be tired.
I wish, and things that don't have to, I mean, I do get my days, so I'm not really tired today. So
Not the days, period.
days.
Nobody in English calls it days.
Days. I have my days, okay? I'm just calling it days, okay?
How big do we make the
Bury
city?
some sheep.
I think we should make the city somewhat round.
Wait. I know what a flock of sheep is in Spanish. Bandada de ovejas.
See, this is something you cannot do with beans.
I didn't know that. I mean, you're the one who's Spanish. Did you ever say a flock of sheep? You know what a Spanish is? Oh. What's a murder of cows then? I actually have not learned the word for murderer yet. You know, all innocent words like quemarse. I'm trying to say it as soft as I can. Like every time I'm practicing, I try to say it as soft as I can.
I think that'll do as a city shape, right?
And he is not Spanish. He is, or should I say Spanish? well, in German we would say it's Spanish if there's an A. An A with 2 dots, we would say Spanish. Okay, he's Serbian. Spanish!
Spinach!
Spinach! No, spinach? Spanish. Okay, from now on, gotta call me Spanish. Well, maybe.
Don't ask why there's a star inside. I was just feeling a little silly. The Eelbit entrance. The entrance to the Eelbit cave. Not cave, but like underground layers. Which we will not map out because we do not need it.
Oh, they'll be really sad about that.
We don't need it for the current story. But we will need an entrance for future reference.
Ooh,
I would say they are behind here. I'm gonna use one
Are
tree.
you mapping Estonia?
I'm not mapping Estonia. I'm mapping the Merbit world.
Have you heard of the word partir? Partir. I heard it's an easy word to pronounce. That is true. That one's a bit easier such. And then quemarse. 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 I like that word. I don't know why. Even though it means to burn oneself.
Eelbit,
Wait, if I remembered it correctly. If I didn't, well then.
I've got to say caves because they're underground.
I also heard of
the
a word.
ocean floor. Right, I need to. Oh, I dropped another tree.
Quereremos. Well, I don't know if I want.
Before I drop more trees, I think I
did
should
remember
put
it
them
correctly.
back into this.
Quereremos. Queremos. But with a softer R, if you can do a softer R. Don't do this to me. Bless you.
Danke.
In Korean, they wouldn't say anything. They would just stare at you and be like,
Awkward. Okay.
well, I should be sitting back down. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. I might continue reading. Or I might continue reading later. Looks at you menacingly. How dare you sneeze? I mean, mostly they would just ignore it. Like nothing happened. Like you sneezed and everyone just goes on with their day. It's interesting. I don't even have a pet. They do have an old word for apparently. They only have like, well, they could use the English word like bless you. Bless you. But it would be very strange.
Okay, so
Yeah, sneeze to freeze. Yeah.
judging by what I have drawn of the mushroom forest.
Tabise. No. Looks at you menacingly. How dare you? Mango 좀 먹고. How dare you eat a little? I don't know what mango. No wait, mango. I don't know what that one means, but like.
How dare you eat some mangoes?
Oh, mango. I was like, it could be mango, but like, is it?
How dare you eat the BTS?
Exactly. How dare you? This.
But environment for the mushroom forest. We've got the mushrooms and we've got rock with mushrooms. And we've got the house. We should place the house first. No casinos. Maybe in the city, but we're not going to be drawing those. Don't ask why I put the star in there. It's placeholder.
Favorite BTS guy? That's actually quite hard.
So,
because musically wise, I really like to listen to our talking about music. And then cuteness wise.
Go on.
No, that's not
Go on.
Let's not do this.
Go on. Who's your BTS crush?
Cuteness wise. Let's go. Let's do it right. No.
Spill the beans. We don't have beans. We have Christmas trees.
I'll Google whoever remembers first though. I mean, Christmas trees, isn't it? I was typing about.
I was first. La 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 la. La 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 la.
What I was trying that. I was typing that.
It says typing that.
Yeah,
You already said that.
My favorite is Kim Jong-un.
I'm surprised you can read that.
Yeah.
Sugar looks nice. On the fourth Google picture.
Sugar is cool though.
The president of North Korea is the best member of the BTS army. Wait, but the president of North Korea is not in BTS. Guys.
Oh, that's what you made me say. I was like, wait, I've never read his name in Korean. That's why I was confused. Yes, now.
Okay, so guys.
Stop.
Okay.
I asked you.
Okay, how about we don't joke about dictators? Yeah?
Sure.
Yeah?
We're still waiting for an answer. Why?
I don't know. You started saying cuteness wise. Now you gotta finish that sentence. I did not drag you into this, okay?
Avian dragged me into this. No, wait, was it Korea? Avian.
See how forgetful she gets when she's tired.
Cuteness wise refuses to elaborate.
That is indeed what she was planning. Either way, where inside of this shape are we going to place Chandrel's home?
Oh yes.
We're still waiting. I sent it to Discord. Make Chandrel's home as close to the border as possible. Which border? This border? This border? To show how far she moved from the city.
Oh,
So like somewhere here? Because the city is here. So she moved here, maybe.
Yes.
We will keep it small. Or at least as small as I dare.
Sugar's cool. He talks a lot about music. And he writes cool raps. And he can be cute. Good. Is sugar full of sugar?
Judging from the picture, we've got
yes,
a rock somewhere here.
Why is it called sugar? Wait, let me think. Why was it called sugar? Let me think. I remember. Wait.
There's a couple of rocks there.
I know it had a meaning. What? Guys, let's not do this. Don't fry anyone. Okay? Yeah.
Oh my goodness, guys!
Don't do this.
I'm not entirely sure I like where this is going, you guys, with this conversation. Poor
Guys, don't do
Becky.
this. Yes. Well. So we can see. Yeah. Let's. We may start a right next note on. Well. I
And
more
then
like
there's
when they
a-
talk about music, so I don't really.
Tool on here.
I go.
And the rest of the mushroom forest I can make up.
What? Stop.
The most magnificent ears, the smoothest lips, the cutest eyes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. No.
Don't make Becky go through this.
No.
Cuteness is measured by how big the number is.
No.
What number?
I don't know. Why do this? I. Well. See, because I don't know how to answer that.
Okay. It's okay. Don't worry. We need a designated space for the name. Let's put it...
I, as a celebrity, look just like Brad Pitt. Didn't you want to look like your favorite emperor, Avian?
The things she remembers, you know. Actually, let's...
Brad in his 20s at the moment. Foot.
Same amount of musculature and all. Interesting.
I might go now.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Right. I don't know where I'm going to be writing the name. What I do know is I need mushrooms. Lots and lots of mushrooms. She has successfully avoided replying. Maybe next time. If you guys remember to ask her, then maybe, you know, maybe. So obviously we need small mushrooms and big mushrooms. It's starting to look like a mushroom forest, which is nice. It's what we're going for. Maybe we should like make a little nameplate for the mushroom forest. Kind of like a scroll kind of deal. Heard of that name when I played League one season. Faker from League of Legends. I'm afraid I might have made that a little too small. Maybe write the name first and then... Okay, it needs a name. It needs a name, because this is too long. Ooh. I don't know. But something that needs to... That sort of kind of sounds like... That would kind of make sense with a crystal mushroom forest, you know? Yes, enjoy your food. Yummy, yummy food. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Kicked against the camera table. But it also should sound somewhat fantastical, magical, fantasy, kinda. Shining shrooms. Cover with tiny mushrooms. Look, you should add a tiny Christmas tree as an homage. Hide it somewhere. Christmas tree hidden. A name. A good sounding name. kind of add a tiny chanterelle here. Because that is her home. Okay, I still don't know. Names. Should we mix something together out of a different language, maybe? To help us out a little? Yes, I want a name for the forest. But I can't think of anything. Maybe I'm just a bit too tired, you know. I do kind of want shroom in it though, like just shroom. I kind of like that. Wald. It's a lot shorter for sure. Waldmarsch. No. I don't know. I don't like the way that sounds. Synonyms for crystals or shiny things, maybe. Glowing, dazzling, gleaming, flashing, glistening. Is there a way to put glistening and like something like glistening and shroom together? Because I kind of like I like glistening. It just has a nice ring to it, you know. Glishroom. Glishroom. What about Glissroom? No. Shroomglish. More like Shroomgliss. Shroomgliss. It sounds like a language. Shroomglish sounds like a language. Sorry. That's what English elves speak. Shroomgliss. Shroomgliss. I like that. And I can draw the rest of the mushrooms here without worry. I need lots and lots of mushroomies. I know they're all looking very same-ish, but screw me, I guess. Gotta think harder today, I'm blanking a bit. It's alright, it's alright. I'm also a bit tired, you know, so this is a little bit of a challenge for me as well. But we're getting somewhere, which is good. Reef will be very rocky. We need some more mushrooms down here populating the area, as well as rocks. Mushbehe sound. I like Shroomgliss. Shroomgliss. We've still got some remnants of the mushroom forest because we're not hard borders here. This is natural stuff, you know. For the time being, we'll stick to the mushroom forest, you know. And whenever we move on to the next section, we'll think of a name for that. And the next section is going to be the reef. I really like the way that this town is looking though. No, not town, the mushroom forest. I like the way the mushroom looks. The mushroom forest. many tiny mushrooms. Actually, toward here they're going to be getting lesser, so I'm gonna need smaller ones actually to show some size difference towards the edges. In the middle, you know, you've got the big ones, the old ones, ones that are really big and old, have wide stems and stuff. What did you just remember? A colleague of mine, Dad, gifted him a box of mushrooms he found hiking. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. They'd make a good Merbit house, for sure. For sure. They would. I'm not sticking to the things I've drawn before, but it's okay. This is only a representation of the things I've drawn in Inktober for this reef. We'll have this area be scarcely populated with mushrooms. Be more like this. Guess who has returned?
I just need my phone.
We have gotten a good mushroom forest down. We've named it Shroomgliss.
Shroomed to what?
Shroomgliss.
Oh.
Yes.
Hello. I have, yes. I just had to check my phone. Because my friend found a message. But yeah. Yes, I did. I wrote loads. I'm enjoying it. Your name is Sven Eric. Well, there's a lot of Erics in Valhalla. Apparently.
You mean according to Rick Ryden?
Yeah. Your dad. There's not a lot of dads in. What am I doing?
Okay, we've got one section. Hang on, let me bring you guys a little closer to that. There we go. That's our mushroom forest, which goes by the name of Shroomgliss.
Shroomgliss. It's a nice name. Mushrooms are very nice to eat.
They are not.
Sis doesn't like them.
I don't like them.
So we don't normally eat them. I did decide. I think I'll definitely stay with Namjoon. Because when he talks about music, he talks really fast. And, like, he can talk so fast if you just, like, yeah. And I think that's cute. Like, I can't talk fast, but he can. And in Korean, you can talk really fast too. Because, just like in Spanish, you have, like, this really syllable and consonant thingy going on, and so everything just flows into each other. Like in German, you can't talk fast at all. German is very, you have to talk very clearly and everything, and so
Most people don't.
but still you can.
That's how you get stuff like the dialects.
No, well, I wouldn't say. I mean,
Where you mumble. Okay, we've got Shroomgliss done. I think for today, that's good because it's already been 1 hour and almost 20 minutes. Shroomgliss is looking very nice.
it is. Stream extension.
No. I've got a video to upload.
Ah, that's true. Damien and I wanted to play.
Exactly, you promised Tilda you would play.
Yeah.
Keep to your promise, Abigail.
Yes.